Really, really young teams. They have underclassmen. One of my favorite players to watch yesterday was Abby Greer of Summit Christian. Their man in the middle, she's only a sophomore. So let's get this thing started. We've got the Mount Hope Warriors team right behind us in the student section, behind us ready to roll. They're even getting the officials a little bit laughed up and fired up here. So let's get this thing started.
Oh, they're going to feed the energy, and you don't need any more energy, but they're going to feed it to you.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm the color commentator, so it's going to be mostly you, Lucas. I'm going to let you take over, man. You got this.
McKenna Jones will be jumping for the Mount Hope Christian Warriors, and she'll be jumping against, we'll see who, number 14.
Should be Abby Greer. Yep.
Be Abby Greer. Yes, it will indeed.
Yeah, Abby Greer might not be quite as tall as she is, but, man, she's physical down low in the post. Let's get this thing underway. Championship girls game here at Summersville Arena.
And it is underway. Mount Hope Christian will control. They'll be in those blue uniforms, and we'll get it over now to Ava Yates. Yates quickly over back to Jones. McKenna Jones, the basketball now. She'll send it back cross court. Trying to work it back inside. And they do, but it's knocked away. And out now comes Summit Christian. Summit Christian pushing the ball up the floor. It's Abby Greer. She'll hand it off to Jocelyn Hall. And a whistle underneath will stop play here early goings.
Also, I apologize from earlier. We did get to watch Mount Hope yesterday as well, so we're going to have a little bit of dose of both teams. And we have an early turnover right in front of us. It was Landry Floor. She lost it off her fingertips. So one turnover apiece for each team, and it's going to go to Summit Christian.
I'll give a shout-out to the Southern West Virginia sports legend, Rusty, for handling that ball on that out of bounds.
Yes.
He hasn't lost a beat.
No, he hasn't.
Here we go now as Jocelyn Hall. She'll go across court for number 42, Jordan Hawkins. Hawkins will get it back to Ella Botts. In the hands now of Hall. Now back to Hawks. Cross court. Working it back to Ella Botts.
Ella Botts is arguably the biggest threat on the Summit Christian team. She's a point guard, but she can also shoot, not only a passer. So, yes, very, very dangerous. She attacks the paint right here, trying to get some space.
Summit Christian working the ball around very nicely. Trying to work it back inside. That's easy for Greer, and she'll put it up for the first 2 points of the game. It's 2-0 Falcons here early.
That's a beautiful look there from Jocelyn Hall. Was able to find the pass to Greer. A little bit of a no-look there, and now we got points on the scoreboard.
Number 25, Landry Flower. Inside from Mount Hope Christian. Putting it up, no good. Rebound there with Sophie Pack underneath. And it ends up coming to the hands of Summit Christian. Summit Falcons out on the run with Ella Botts. And that's Jocelyn Hall knocking down the long two. And it's 4-0 here, early goings, first quarter.
Yeah, although there's a little bit more of a student section here for the Mount Hope side of things. Right now, it looks like Summit Christian is trying to take over early as Botch drives on the baseline. It's going to stay, it's going to stay with Summit Christian here. But right now, Summit Christian using their ball movement to their advantage and trying to get the ball inside.
Ella Botts. Botts out to Jocelyn Hall. Hall will float that over to Abby Greer, who comes up short. And out come Mount Hope Christian. Shot comes in here. It's short, but not quite there enough to be saved. As Rachel Pritt was making a good effort, but she's unable to keep it in.
Yeah, Pritt unfortunately had her left foot on the baseline as she tried to jump over and save that ball. It's going to go to Summit Christian.
Mount Hope Christian student section trying to implore their team to a stop.
Oh, good pass.
And a foul call. They're not going to like that.
No, they're not. There's definitely a body foul, though, on the play there, and that's going to go against McKenna Jones. That's her first.
That's going to send Abby Greer to the line. And Matthew, there's no better way to hush a student section up than by jumping out to an early big lead. And 6-0 might just feel like 12-0 if Mount Hope Christian are unable to get anything going here.
Absolutely. Well, the reason why is because the Summit Christian team is really good at moving the ball around on the perimeter and getting shots inside the paint. They're not a huge threat from outside the arc. Number 11, Jalen Bailey, is one of their better three-point shooters, but they don't need that. They are able to get looks inside, and that's why they're so dangerous.
They'll work it back around now eventually to McKenna Jones. Jones will hand it back over to Landry Floyd. They'll go back down low, and that's going to be rewarded as Sophie Pack finishes. Mount Hope Christian is on the board.
That was a beautiful dime there on the perimeter. And also, another thing that Summit Christian does different than most teams, if you've noticed, over the last 2 days, every single girls team that has played a 2-3 defense. Hall got a little bit excited there and turns it over. But as I was saying, most teams play a 2-3. This Summit Christian team plays man-to-man, and that forces Mount Hope to have to go a little bit faster, and sometimes they get sped up and turn the ball over.
Now, they did see it a couple days ago, so you do have that benefit. But still, this is your third game in 3 days.
Yes.
To have to adjust to that after playing a 2-3 late yesterday, that's not going to be easy.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, and it's, like you said, not easy, especially when you don't see it as often. Greer, three-pointer, too strong. And that ball's going to go off the fingertips of Pritt, and it's going to stay with Summit Christian. Top of the key right now is Butts. Cross-court pass. Bailey, she can shoot it. Yeah, a little bit too strong, and we got a foul, and it's going to go the opposite way.
Slight correction, I read my bracket wrong. These two teams did not play a couple days ago.
All right, that foul's going to be against Jordan Hawks. Yeah, I don't think it's possible for us as announcers to be able to call things perfectly. I don't think it's possible.
No, it's not.
There's always some little outlier that messes you up, and you think to yourself, oh, shoot, sorry. And we got another
face. And Sophie Pack took one right to the eye.
Yeah, that one's on Harper Combs, so Hawks and Combs will pick up one each back-to-back. And it's going to be Ava Yates to take the ball. Now gets it over to her teammate.
And now here we are. It's
good pass there.
Really good pass and a really good finish at that from McKenna Jones. Contested.
Absolute dime there from 3 of Yates to the 33 of Jones. And Jones is now on the board. Mount Hope's got
4 game.
Yeah, Mount Hope's got themselves rolling now.
They'll work it back out to Ella Botts.
The three ball was a little
back out, back to Botts. She will hand it off. Oh my goodness, off the backboard. Off the backboard was Harper Combs. She couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, Combs looked like she wasn't prepared for that pass quite yet. Looked like she was ready for Greer to kind of do her thing.
3 comes in from the wing. It's good from Rachel Pritt. And Mount Hope Christian have the lead, and that, my friends, is why this is a championship game. Yes. It's going to go back and forth all day.
Absolutely. This game started out 6-0 in favor of Summit Christian, and an early 7-0 run now for Mount Hope, and Mount Hope's going to get the ball right back. That's how you respond, though, as a team. Even though they got down 6-0 early, they found out what was working and even got themselves a 3-ball for the first 3-pointer of the game.
Quickly out now with Ava Yates, but that's going to be stolen. And Botts catches up to it. She'll hand the ball off. Rebound brought down by Mount Hope. And out come the Warriors. McKenna Jones will line one up. It's off the side of the rim.
And yeah, not really the shot you want if you're Mount Hope. I'd rather than see them run their offense there on that possession.
Botts. Foul called here. Looks like that should go against Sophie Pack. No, it won't.
Yeah, I believe you got it right. I believe that was against Sophie Pack. Yeah, it was against Sophie Pack. That's going to be her first personal.
I saw the official hold up like a 44. I was like, there's no 44 on the floor.
Yeah, no, you're definitely right. Nobody else was even in her vicinity.
All right. Here's Ella Potts. Going up, and she missed. Rebound brought down by Ava Yates for Mount Hope Christian. Miss Yates will advance it over to McKenna Jones. Jones goes cross court to Pritt, and she hit it. Rachel Pritt makes it 10-6 Mount Hope Christian.
Yeah, Rachel Pritt, I mean, she shot that from the college line. She said, you know what, it might be a little bit far for me, but I'm going to take it anyway. And she's drained their second one of the night. Too strong for Hall.
And out now come Mount Hope Christian, 102 in the first quarter. Landry Floyd had it, got it over to Rachel Pritt. They'll work it back inside, going back for Pack down low. And that rebound is put back up by McKenna Jones. Pack still battling for it. And a whistle and one.
These students are going absolutely nuts behind us. And as we mentioned in the last game, two things will kill you. Turnovers and second chance points. And that was 2 offensive rebounds there, Lucas. And now it looks like Pack's going to be heading to the line for one more. And this is a 12-0 run since Summit Christian scored the first 6 points of the game.
The beginning of this game is starting a lot like the last game ended.
Exactly. That's a great point. I didn't even think about it that way, but you're absolutely right.
Sophie Pack makes it a 13-0 run for Mount Hope Christian. Summit Christian trying to find a response. Jocelyn Hall. She'll go back down low. She was trying to find Jalen Bailey down there.
Yeah, looked like a little bit antsy there on the pass. It's going to be Bailey to take the ball out here for Summit Christian. Jalen Bailey out to Botch. She can't shoot it. She will. Too strong. Student section definitely cracking me up early in this game, and I'm sure it is for you as well, because the ball definitely tipped the end of the rim. Pack, who's already got 5 early in this game. A good pass. Yates, they tried to feed it down in the paint to Pack. Spread out defense here from Summit Christian. Less than 10 to go. Yates is going to take it. She gets it over to the lane. That's already got 2 3-pointers. She takes the third. Little bit strong there for Rachel Pritt, and that's going to bring it to the end of the first quarter. It has been all Mount Hope so far since the beginning. They are on a 13-0 run currently, and we're going to be starting here in the second quarter here in just a minute from Summersville Arena. This is Matthew Thomas and Lucas here with you. We'll be right back.
At Summit Christian Academy, excellence isn't just encouraged, it's expected. With high academic standards that challenge young minds, outstanding athletic opportunities that build strength and character, and an exceptional music program that inspires creativity and confidence, we're proud to serve Southern West Virginia and beyond with a biblical worldview. At Summit Christian Academy, we're developing minds to learn, hearts to serve, and souls to cherish Christ. Learn more at summitfalcons.com.
Alrighty, we're here at the start of the second quarter. Mount Hope with the lead, 13-6, but Summit Christian is going to have the ball to start it. Bailey over there in the corner. They're trying to get some extra movement here on this 2-3. Bailey, three-pointer air ball. Summit Christian nearly able to come away with it, but Yates had her fingers all over it and was able to keep it away, and it'll go out of bounds to Mount Hope. Floor with the ball. Sophie Pack trying to hold it a little bit more. Floor gets a screen. Another three-pointer is taken. A little bit too strong there from Pritt, who's already had 2 3-pointers in the first quarter. Up-court pass from Greer to Botts. Botts up and under and good. Ella Botts. She usually is the one who's carrying the ball at the point guard position, but she can take it to the hole as well. That's her first deuce of the game. Yates, pump fake, and she traveled. She scooted just a tad before she took that first step. We got a substitution for the Warriors. They're going to bring back in McKenna Jones. So far, no foul trouble for either team. Pack and Jones for Mount Hope both have a foul, and Combs and Hawks have a foul for Summit Christian. So no foul trouble here for either team. Good penetration here early in this possession for Summit Christian. Three-pointer for Botts. Everything but the bottom. Greer tried to grab it, but it is smacked out of bounds by Mount Hope's Sophie Pack. Greer's going to take it out on the baseline. Bailey, three-pointer. No, too strong. It's going to be Yates to take it down. Floor suffocated by Hall. Hall staying on her as she reverses course. Good screen there. Three-pointer taken. A little bit too strong there from Jones. And it is corralled by Summit Christian. Greer against Floor with the left hand. Pretty finish there from Abby Greer. She's got a team leading 6 points here early on this afternoon. Pack wanted to take Hawks there for a second. One-on-one. Instead, Floor will take Hall. Yates nearly had it turned over, but good defense there from Hawks. Floor. Top of the key. This man-to-man defense for Summit Christian is something else. Oh, she tried to feed it down low. Did Jones over to Pack, and it's going to be a turnover against Mount Hope. That's going to be the first one of the second half, and we've got a timeout, a 30-second timeout called by Mount Hope. We'll take one with them here on the New River Network. Don't go anywhere.
At Access Health, many of our physicians begin their journey here. They trained with us, grew with us, and chose to stay. Because Access Health isn't just where their careers began, it's where they found home. Here, caring means more than medicine. It's knowing your patients and being part of their lives. They've grown with Access Health and with the community that welcomed them. What sets Access Health apart isn't just the care we give. It's the people who grow with us and the community we call home. Access Health. When the need grows, so do we.
All right, back to action here. 5:12 in the second quarter of play. Foul called here underneath.
I think it was a kickball.
Kickball.
Yeah, just got a little bit too far in the corner there. Mount Hope with this extended 2-3 is trying to put pressure and force turnovers, but you got to be careful. Hall three-pointer.
No.
Too strong. Another three-pointer is too strong there from Pritt. Pritt had a couple three-pointers early, but she's missed her last three.
Jocelyn Hall will send it back in. Put up. Blocked on the way in.
And the student section is going nuts here for Mount Hope early. Oh, Yates didn't see it. Fortunately enough for her, it bounced straight up out of on her head.
Well, maybe not so fortunate as Ella Botts comes out with it for Summit Christian. Botts will send it back over to Jocelyn Hall, who will go up and draw contact.
It's going to be Landry Flores' first foul of today. And Hall's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. Yeah, that hit the top of Yates' head, and I thought they were going to get themselves a break, but she just wasn't quite ready for it. Hall gets her 3rd point of the game. And that's going to make it a 2-point lead here now for Mount Hope.
It remains a 2-point lead as Summit will get the yes, they do end up corralling it with Ella Botts.
There's a momentum swinging plays right there, Lucas. Mount Hope can't have that if they're going to pull something off here against Summit.
Jalen Bailey into their corner will work it. It's coming up as Bailey comes down with it, and she'll get it back. Over now to Jocelyn Hall.
Yeah, Combs had a little bit of a funky shot there from the left corner. She comes back into the paint, see if they can get it to her. How much movement here for Summit Christian right now?
They'll go cross-court now, trying to change things. As Abby Greer had it now back to Jalen Bailey.
If they continue,
hands now of Ella Botts.
Yeah, if they continue not to move it this much, they'll probably just get tired and shoot a 3.
Bump fake the 3, and we'll send it back, Will Botts, and give it over to Jocelyn Hall. Hall will go cross-court. Here is that 3. It's off the back of the rim.
Yeah, Mount Hope did an excellent job, textbook of being able to keep everything in front of them and not giving Summit Christian any easy looks. But we've got an offensive foul, and it's going to go straight back to Summit Christian. That foul's going to be against Jones, McKenna Jones of Mount Hope. That's her 2nd personal foul. And Coach Jessica Patton not happy from Summit Christian, trying to give out the play calls for her offense, as her offense has been pretty dormant the last quarter.
Abby Greer. Botts now back to Greer. She'll line up a long 2, and she got it.
That's a beautiful shot right there. Able to get Greer wide open for her 8th point of the game. And that's the exact look you want to get when you penetrate a 2-3.
Working down low underneath. Another shot here as Sophie Pack will no doubt go to the line, and she earned her way there.
Oh, absolutely. She had 2 straight misses there, which is not what she wants, but she's able to get a foul on Bailey. If you get 2 offensive rebounds on the same play, you're definitely going to get the look that you want. So she's going to get 2 free throws, hopefully give her team the lead. She does.
14-13.
That is her 6th point on the evening so far up to this point. Great job by our cameraman, Mr. Chase, up there at the top, able to get us that look of Sophie Pack on the free throw line. And Hall, butterfingers on the sideline. And that's going to be another turnover for Summit Christian.
They heard you.
They must have. Had a little bit too much popcorn pregame, didn't they, Lucas?
No, that was me.
Oh, that was you? Okay.
All right, here we go. It's Ava Yates, and a walk here will be called against Mount Hope Christian. So Summit Christian have a chance to tie or take the lead on this possession.
Yeah, Ava Yates got a little bit excited there in the front court. And she was about to take it into the paint. Moved her feet. Off your Bailey, you got to look. Oh, good pass there.
Botts will put one up, and she got it.
Bailey to Greer to Botts. And Botts drains the shot that they needed.
Tie game, a minute 25 in the first half.
Nice spin move there from Flower, nearly turned it over.
She just about did, yes, as Flower will cycle it back. She looked like she was going to try to drive to the bucket, but she will instead try to send it. And that's going to go, really? I thought that went off of Summit. Huh.
I think I agree with you as well. It's like it was off of Summit Christian's foot. But nonetheless, it's going to be a tie ball game. Go back to Summit Christian.
As I'm fond of saying, it's not really our opinion that matters.
No, exactly.
Jocelyn Hall thought about it. Now Botts put up a nice floater. Too bad it didn't go. But Abby Greer will get whacked and she'll go to the line.
That was such a nice pump fake there from Botts. That's a great shot. It's going to lead to a foul. It's going to be on number 25. That's Flower, her second personal foul. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. Pretty cool.
That's how I'm going to go with it.
Yeah, pretty cool last name. It's spelled Flohr, so we'll say Flower.
(16-15) right now is our score. Summit Christian does indeed have the lead.
Leading score.
Another foul.
Leading scorer for Summit Christian is Abby Greer. Harper Combs picks up her second foul for Summit Christian.
We're at a combined 5 fouls, 3 for Mount Hope Christian and 2 for Summit Christian. So we won't be shooting free throws here in the last 50 seconds unless something really crazy happens.
Yeah, I don't see that happening either. It's been a physical game, but we've also seen a decent amount of those. Another travel for the Warriors.
All right, here we go. It's Ella Botts for Summit Christian. 39 seconds in the half.
I wonder if they'll hold to the last shot of the quarter. They will not.
They might get a chance here now. Now they're going to line it back up and give it right back to Jocelyn Hall. Hall back to Botts.
Yeah, Bradford's got to grab that on the top of the perimeter.
Hall with 14 seconds will bounce it out to Jalen Bailey. Greer in the middle. Puts it up, no good. And that rebound will be a tie-up. And so Mount Hope Christian are going to have a chance here with 4.4 seconds. Yeah. If they can hustle, they might get themselves a shot off.
Yeah, that was a good look there from Greer, but she was a little bit off balance. Her whole body was twisted towards the right side, and she was trying to shoot towards the left, and her feet were pointed in the wrong direction.
Summit Christian instead have a shot, and with 1.4 seconds, they'll get a chance at the line to end the half. Talk about a disastrous sequence for Mount Hope Christian.
I believe they called that on Flower, too. That is not good. That's her third personal foul, Lucas.
Ooh. That's rough as Jocelyn Hall comes up empty on the first free throw. Mm-hmm. So 16-15 right now. Summit does have the lead with 1.4 in the half. Mm-hmm. We've got subs coming on for both teams. As entering the game for Mount Hope Christian is number 20, Sky Insko. And I missed the number for Summit Christian. Missed them both. And that'll bring our half to a close. We've played 16 minutes of basketball. We've got 16 to go. It's 16-15. Summit Christian with the lead. Let's pause a little bit. We'll get a word from our sponsors. And when we come back, we'll have the second half right here for you on the New River Network.
Greater Beckley Christian School is taking applications for the upcoming school year. For over 50 years, we have been providing quality education in light of God's Word. Greater Beckley offers classes for students as young as K-4 through 12th grade. Students enjoy a variety of sports and extracurricular activities. Classes are filling up quickly. Greater Beckley Christian School. Visit our website or call today.
At Summit Christian Academy, excellence isn't just encouraged, it's expected. With high academic standards that challenge young minds, outstanding athletic opportunities that build strength and character, and an exceptional music program that inspires creativity and confidence, we're proud to serve Southern West Virginia and beyond with a biblical worldview. At Summit Christian Academy, we're developing minds to learn, hearts to serve, and souls to cherish Christ. Learn more at summitfalcons.com.
At Access Health, many of our physicians begin their journey here. They trained with us, grew with us, and chose to stay. Because Access Health isn't just where their careers began, it's where they found home. Here, caring means more than medicine. It's knowing your patients and being part of their lives. They've grown with Access Health and with the community that welcomed them. What sets Access Health apart isn't just the care we give, it's the people who grow with us and the community we call home. Access Health. When the need grows, so do we.
We have got ourselves a heck of a second half to come. It is 16-15 right now. Summit Christian Academy has the lead here in the girls' championship game. Right here on the Minerva Network, Lucas Berry and Matthew Thomas with you as we count down the clock to about 20-some seconds left. What are you expecting in this second half? I assume the answer is fun.
Yes, absolutely. You're going to have some fun, and the way this game has gone, I mean, it was absolutely insane to me, especially in that first quarter. Summit Christian bounced out to an early 6-0 lead, and then a 13-0 run by Mount Hope, which gave them a 13-6 lead, and then obviously, as you can see on the scoreboard here, Summit Christian was able to come back and take the lead. So we're going to see that 2-3 again here for Mount Hope. In my opinion, they're going to do everything they can to force Summit Christian to shoot three-pointers, and let's see if they can beat them.
Abby Greer will inbound that ball as she'll get it in the hands of Ella Botts. Botts will send it back to Jocelyn Hall. Jocelyn Hall will get it cross court now to Jalen Bailey. Bailey back to Hall. Hall back to Bailey. Bailey back to Hall, now back to Botts.
And
Jordan Hawks was crying for it at the end.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. She wanted that ball so bad.
Jalen Bailey over now to Jocelyn Hall, now back to Bailey, cross court in the wing for Botts. She thought about it, made a pump fake, but she does end up cycling it back around.
I mean, this is flat-out lockdown defense right now for Mount Hope, but good patience here from Summit Christian to try to wait for them to make a mistake. Botts well short on the three-pointer.
And that's what that lockdown defense can and will do for you. It creates bad shots, and it creates misses.
Absolutely. They need to get more penetration, though. Every single one of those passes were out on the perimeter. I don't think they got the ball inside the three-point line but one time. So you definitely need more penetration if you're Summit Christian.
We'll keep it on this end with Mount Hope Christian as the student section for the Warriors files back into their spot.
Also, let's give a little quick shout-out to all of our officials here today and also the past days in the tournament. Our officials have overall done a fantastic job.
They really have. As that is Rachel Pritt draining that, and it's 18-16 now for Mount Hope Christian. They take their first lead of the second half.
Pritt was a little bit slow there in that second quarter after hitting her first 2 threes, but she comes out and knocks down her first try here in the third quarter.
Cross court, they'll work it. As Bonanza Dawson Hall, she was trying to go down low. She was trying to go to Greer, but not going to happen.
First turnover of the second half for Summit Christian.
Pritt really thought about a three, but she pulled it back. And then now in the hands of Landry Floor.
Look where Summit Christian is making Mount Hope run their offense right now. They're forcing them to run their offense about 6 feet behind the three-point line. They're pushing everything outwards, and it is not a good thing right now for Mount Hope.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them right here on Minerva.
At Access Health, many of our physicians begin their journey here. They trained with us, grew with us, and chose to stay. Because Access Health isn't just where their careers began, it's where they found home. Here, caring means more than medicine. It's knowing your patients and being part of their lives. They've grown with Access Health and with the community that welcomed them. What sets Access Health apart isn't just the care we give, it's the people who grow with us and the community we call home. Access Health. When the need grows, so do we.
We welcome you back to the Minerva Network's coverage of the WV Christian Athletic Tournament. We're watching the girls' championship game between the Mount Hope Christian Warriors and the Summit Christian Falcons.
Yeah, so far, a good start to the second half here for this Mount Hope team, and then they turn it straight over to Summit Christian. That's their second turnover of the second half.
Out now is Ella Botts for Summit Christian. Ends up back in the hands of Bots. Three is in the air from Jocelyn Hall, and it's missed. But Abby Greer gets that rebound and puts it back up herself. That's off the backboard. She'll get her own rebound and put it up and in, 18 apiece.
That gives Greer her 11th point of the game there. And I'm telling you right now, Coach Seth Flower is not happy.
Three is in the air for Mount Hope. No good. And it will be Greer way out ahead of the play. She'll put the layup up and in, 20-18.
I would not be surprised if we see a timeout from Mount Hope here in a second. For now, he's going to call it off, but man, that was not a good 2 possessions for them. But they get a good third.
He might call some of his team over during these free throws and go over something.
Oh, absolutely, and you're exactly right. He's going to call Flower over right now.
As well as Ava Yates.
Shooting free throws will be Sophie Pack, who's got 7 on the evening.
And she nearly had 8, but it rims out.
Yeah, the toilet did not flush, unfortunately, there for Sophie Pack.
Well, that's a new one for me. But we've had this conversation before the game. These rims have not been kind all tournament.
No, they haven't. These are extremely bouncy rims, which I'm not complaining. You got to swish it or you miss it. Greer trying to push the tempo.
She'll slow it down a little bit to get it back. Abby Greer now once again for Summit Christian, working in the corner there with Jocelyn Hall. Cross court to Ella Botts. Botts puts a tough shot up and nearly got it. But Mount Hope Christian will secure the rebound. It's Rachel Pritt working the ball out for the Warriors.
Botts is a great offensive player, but I'm not a big fan of that shot. And it's going to lead to a turnover.
What a block down low. Rachel Pritt said, no ma'am.
That's a great hustle back there from Pritt. Although Botts was able to get the steal, she hustled back on defense and made up for her mistakes. So great job there.
Natalia Tabor was the one who was driving in and had her shots so vehemently rejected. That's going to be a made shot here. It makes it 22-18.
Yeah, if you're Pritt, you got to get that rebound. She wasn't quite in front of it, or excuse me. That wasn't Pritt, that was Pack. Botts is going to take it down.
I think Botts is going to try to go coast to coast. No, she won't. She was trying to find Tabor once again. That's going to go off of Tabor, and it will be out of bounds to Mount Hope Christian.
And we got full court pressure here.
We got full court pressure indeed, and a near turnover, and it might still end up being one. Nope, that's good to corral it there from Landry Floor. And eventually that ball, I lost it as I was looking at the name.
Yeah, it looked like it was Jocelyn Hall. Yeah, the official put up the 1 on his finger. It's going to go against Hall. That's only her first personal foul, thankfully for Summit.
Ava Yates for Mount Hope Christian.
Oh, nice cut.
Off the backboard, and a foul called here. So we'll get this call from the official.
Yeah, has a great cut there from Jones, and she's going to get the second personal foul on Ella Botts for the evening.
First free throw is good from McKenna Jones, and she brings it now to a 3-point game, 22-19.
Speaking of 3 points, that's also how many points she has on the evening. Trying to see if she can crawl her team to within 2.
Is that her first point since the first quarter, too? She got the first point of the game?
I believe so, yes. You're correct, yeah. 3
Tabor
point.
took the shot. It's no good. Out comes McKenna Jones. McKenna had that knocked away, and it ends up in the hands of Ella Botts. Botts will try to go at herself in a foul call down low.
And that's why teams are taught to have their point guards dribble it up the court and not their centers. Unfortunately, Jones not experienced, and whenever she was dribbling the ball down, she had her head straight down, and that's going to cause her to pick up her third personal, whereas Botts had her head up the whole time, so she knew who was around her, even knew some of the girls behind her, and was completely aware of the court.
Shot comes in, no good. Put it right back up and in.
Abby Greer, she's got 15 on the evening. Bailey almost able to get that up despite being much shorter than her defender. Good pick action there from Mount Hope. And got the feed from Yates. And it's going to be Sophie Pack to the free throw line. She's going to get 2. Foul's going to be on Jalen Bailey. It's her second personal.
And Pack steps up to the line. First one is good.
What do you think about her free throw routine, Lucas? Notice how she spins the ball on her right hand and then gathers it with her guide.
And jumps like you mentioned earlier. That's certainly unique, but if it works, it works.
Absolutely.
No question.
If the orange thing goes in the orange thing, and it don't matter. Three-pointer, Abby Greer, too strong.
Rebound brought down by Floor.
With her head up, three-pointer to tie it.
Off the mark. Botts is ahead for Summit, and she got it.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that three-pointer there from Flower. I would have liked to see her swing it back out to the top of the key. She can shoot the three-pointer, but she was heavily contested.
Rachel Pritt, now Ava Yates. Foul call here. That should go against Jalen Bailey, number 11 for Summit.
That's her third personal. We got, I believe this is the fifth game that I've been able to have the opportunity to do with you, and now this is the first one where we might have a little bit of foul trouble issues coming in.
We just might. First free throw claims off front iron.
And this is where games are decided, right here at the foul line. You're probably not dealing with two tired legs right now since it's not the fourth quarter yet. But still, definitely we want to knock these down. She misses, but AVH grabs her own miss.
And she'll knock it around. Where's this going to go? It's going to be a tie-up, I think.
It's going to stay with Mount Hope.
And the crowd loves it.
They do love it, but they got to finish possessions right here. You get a third look here.
You must convert. Floyd will inbound. So send it back out to Pritt, eventually in the hands of Sophie Pack. She'll line up a three off the back of the rim. Another opportunity. Pack going to the bucket. No, and that's ended up back in the hands of Pritt. She'll put one up. Can't find the mark.
That is absolutely devastating. 5 opportunities on one play and you can't score.
And Summit will get a chance at scoring here with Abby Greer. Also want to make note of end of the game. Isabella Bradford, number 12, was into the game for Mount Hope Christian. With 1 minute even in the third quarter.
I did not get to see who that foul was on. It looked like he said number 11 of Mount Hope. I believe he called it on Isabella Bradford instead. So that's just her first personal, thankfully, for the Mount Hope Lady Warriors.
They'll work it up ahead, speaking of. And Sophie Pack had that ball run down her back.
Oh, good job there by Coach Jessica Patton. She saw her team there on the court. They're able to force a turnover, and she calls a 30-second timeout. And we'll take one with her here on the New River Network. Don't go anywhere.
Greater Beckley Christian School is taking applications for the upcoming school year. For over 50 years, we have been providing quality education in light of God's Word. Greater Beckley offers classes for students as young as K-4 through 12th grade. Students enjoy a variety of sports and extracurricular activities. Classes are filling up quickly. Greater Beckley Christian School. Visit our website or call today.
Alrighty, we are back here. Summersville Arena with 49.5 to go. The Mount Hope student section behind us is rowdy and they are ready to roll. Summit Christian with the ball. Greer wants to penetrate, does. They're trying to find some way. They're going to slow the ball down. Coach Patton wants them to take the last shot here of this third quarter. We're inside of 20 seconds to go. Good ball movement here. They get it to Greer in the paint, and we're going to have a jump ball. Isabella Bradford and others in company get in there, and it's going to be Mount Hope with the last shot here of the fourth quarter, as long as there's no turnovers. They need to have somebody run up the court. They do not. They're going to have Flower just take it. Flower's running out of time.
I don't think she's going to get a shot off.
She's not. She did, but I don't even know if I count that as a miss, to be honest with you.
I would no. That's at best a heave.
Yes, exactly. 26-21 is the score currently. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter here on the New River Network. Don't go anywhere.
At Access Health, many of our physicians begin their journey here. They trained with us, grew with us, and chose to stay. Because Access Health isn't just where their careers began, it's where they found home. Here, caring means more than medicine. It's knowing your patients and being part of their lives. They've grown with Access Health and with the community that welcomed them. What sets Access Health apart isn't just the care we give. It's the people who grow with us and the community we call home. Access Health. When the need grows, so do we.
Righty, welcome back, everybody, to Summersville Arena. 7 seconds left until the start of the fourth quarter. It has been a rowdy one. The Mount Hope student section decided to come behind us here in the first quarter, and they have been rowdy ever since tip-off, Luke.
Let's give these students credit. It's a Saturday.
Yes.
School is not in session. You don't have to be here. They're here because they love their team, and they're cheering on their girls for a chance at the state championship.
That is exactly right. This is the last game, the last girls' game of this West Virginia Christian Athletic Tournament, and it is game 2 of 5 games here this afternoon. We're about to start the fourth quarter. Summit Christian is going to have the ball here to start the fourth quarter. Abby Greer takes it out on the sidelines.
And she'll inbound to Ella Botts. Ella Botts will start things up for her team, leading 26-21. Working it back now to Jalen Bailey. Into the corner now with Greer. Being guarded very tightly by Pritt. Out now to Ella Botts. Somebody you'd have to imagine would be in no particular hurry to usher things along today. As Greer puts one up, no good. Rebound brought down by Rachel Pritt from Mount Hope Christian.
Just a little bit strong there from Greer, but that's a good look. If I'm Coach Patton, I'm not complaining about that shot.
Inside it comes to McKenna Jones. Stolen away! As Jocelyn Hall will go up and she'll go to the line.
Jocelyn Law, a little bit of a body hit, but that was, if you ask me, in my opinion, a little bit weak there. But Houston, we've got a problem. McKenna Jones just picked up her 4th personal foul. So we got foul trouble here for Mount Hope. Jones has 4 and Flower has 3.
That's going to bring Isabella Bradford back in, number 12. And it does make Mount Hope slightly smaller. And that could be important as we go throughout the rest of the game. They need to get rebounds. If it's a missed shot, they have to win the boards.
Absolutely, Lucas. And it's going to be absolutely massive coming down the stretch because Abby Greer is going to be able to eat down low if Miss Bradford is not able to help it. So let's see how much of an effect Bradford is going to be able to do because she could be the reason they win or lose this game. But there's a reason she's the first one off the bench that they go to.
They'll work it back around. Shot comes in from the wing. Nearly in from floor. Up the floor. Good. From Labatz.
That's a nice up and under for her 8th point of the game. And Summit Christian early in this in this fourth quarter, pulling away a little bit.
They are indeed. Ends up in the hands now of Sophie Pack. She'll line one up, no good. Rebound brought down by number 11 for Summit Christian. That's Jalen Bailey. And that's another made shot. And it's starting to get away from Mount Hope, you think?
Yeah, Jordan Hawks was the one down low, and she gets her first 2 of the game. Right now it seems like there is absolutely no pressure down low right now being forced by this Mount Hope team, so they're going to have to take a timeout.
And we'll take it with them. 6:04 to go here in the girls' championship game with the WVCAT right here on the New River Network.
At Summit Christian Academy, excellence isn't just encouraged, it's expected. With high academic standards that challenge young minds, outstanding athletic opportunities that build strength and character, and an exceptional music program that inspires creativity and confidence, we're proud to serve Southern West Virginia and beyond with a biblical worldview. At Summit Christian Academy, we're developing minds to learn, hearts to serve, and souls to cherish Christ. Learn more at summitfalcons.com.
At Access Health, many of our physicians begin their journey here. They trained with us, grew with us, and chose to stay. Because Access Health isn't just where their careers began, it's where they found home. Here, caring means more than medicine. It's knowing your patients and being part of their lives. They've grown with Access Health and with the community that welcomed them. What sets Access Health apart isn't At Access Health, many of our physicians begin their journey here. They trained with us, grew with us, and chose to stay. Because Access Health isn't just where their careers began, it's where they found home. Here, caring means more than medicine. It's knowing your patients and being part of their lives. They've grown with Access Health and with the community that welcomed them. What sets Access Health apart isn't just the care we give, it's the people who grow with us and the community we call home. Access Health. When the need grows, so do we.
At Summit Christian Academy, excellence isn't just encouraged, it's expected. With high academic standards that challenge young minds, outstanding athletic opportunities that build strength and character, and an exceptional music program that inspires creativity and confidence, we're proud to serve Southern West Virginia and beyond with a biblical worldview. At Summit Christian Academy, we're developing minds to learn, hearts to serve, and souls to cherish Christ. Learn more at summitfalcons.com.
Greater Beckley Christian School is taking applications for the upcoming school year. For over 50 years, we have been providing quality education in light of God's Word. Greater Beckley offers classes for students as young as K-4 through 12th grade. Students enjoy a variety of sports and extracurricular activities. Classes are filling up quickly. Greater Beckley Christian School. Visit our website or call today.
At Summit Christian Academy, excellence isn't just encouraged, it's expected. With high academic standards that challenge young minds, outstanding athletic opportunities that build strength and character, and an exceptional music program that inspires creativity and confidence, we're proud to serve Southern West Virginia and beyond with a biblical worldview. At Summit Christian Academy, we're developing minds to learn, hearts to serve, and souls to cherish Christ. Learn more at summitfalcons.com.
At Access Health, many of our physicians begin their journey here. They trained with us, grew with us, and chose to stay, because Access Health isn't just where their careers began, it's where they found home. Here, caring means more than medicine. It's knowing your patients and being part of their lives. They've grown with Access Health and with the community that welcome them. What sets Access Health apart isn't just the care we give, it's the people who grow with us and the community we call home. Access Health. When the need grows, so do we.
At Summit Christian Academy, excellence isn't just encouraged, it's expected. With high academic standards that challenge young minds, outstanding athletic opportunities that build strength and character, and an exceptional music program that inspires creativity and confidence, we're proud to serve Southern West Virginia and beyond with a biblical worldview. At Summit Christian Academy, we're developing minds to learn, hearts to serve, and souls to cherish Christ. Learn more at summitfalcons.com.
Greater Beckley Christian School is taking applications for the upcoming school year. For over 50 years, we have been providing quality education in light of God's Word. Greater Beckley offers classes for students as young as K-4 through 12th grade. Students enjoy a variety of sports and extracurricular activities. Classes are filling up quickly. Greater Beckley Christian School. Visit our website or call today.
At Summit Christian Academy, excellence isn't just encouraged, it's expected. With high academic standards that challenge young minds, outstanding athletic opportunities that build strength and character, and an exceptional music program that inspires creativity and confidence, we're proud to serve Southern West Virginia and beyond with a biblical worldview. At Summit Christian Academy, we're developing minds to learn, hearts to serve, and souls to cherish Christ. Learn more
At Access Health, many of our physicians begin their journey here. They trained with us, grew with us, and chose to stay, because Access Health isn't just where their careers began, it's where they found home. Here, caring means more than medicine. It's knowing your patients and being part of their lives. They've grown with Access Health and with the community that welcome them. What sets Access Health apart isn't just the care we give, it's the people who grow with us and the community we call home. Access Health. When the need grows, so do we.
At Summit Christian Academy, excellence isn't just encouraged, it's expected. With high academic standards that challenge young minds, outstanding athletic opportunities that build strength and character, and an exceptional music program that inspires creativity and confidence, we're proud to serve Southern West Virginia and beyond with a biblical worldview. At Summit Christian Academy, we're developing minds to learn, hearts to serve, and souls to cherish Christ. Learn more at summitfalcons.com.
Yeah, we were on air, everything was normal, and then it quit on us. Jocelyn Hall with the steal nonetheless. The major change that happened since we were gone was, Jalen Bailey fouled out for Summit Christian. And Summit Christian has been slowly regaining and taking away their lead. But Ava Yates was able to help Summit Christian pull in with 6 points. She scored those in back-to-back possessions. She hit a free throw, she knocked down a three-pointer, and she was able to hit a 2 as well on a layup. So,
we hope you enjoyed the word from our sponsors, though.
Yes.
Not the sponsors, but we do. Seriously, we would like to thank them for helping us bring these games to you.
Absolutely. Sponsors are such a big deal. Able to help us out and bring this to you guys makes it a huge deal. Abby Greer going to be out on the sidelines. And we're going to have fouls. We're going to play the foul game here. Does Mount Hope.
It's a little early to play the foul game, don't you think? We're still over 2 minutes.
It is a little early. I think they're doing it because right now, the way Summit's moving the ball, they're not giving them any chances. Like, they're not even entertaining the thought of them shooting the ball. So, Botts knocks down the first. Second free throw short.
Mount Hope Christian started barking. Thought they were going to go, Hoosiers. That was last night, fellas. They lost to Purdue.
Oh, no.
Here we go.
They won the national championship, so that's good enough.
They're fine.
Jocelyn.
Here's a steal. Is Jocelyn home? Well, maybe. Not over yet. 9-point game, though. Mount Hope do have to hustle.
Yeah, they got to go. They need to get this within at least 2 possessions before the minute mark. We're at 1:37 right now. Good pass.
Back down low. That's Isabella Bradford comes up empty on that possession, and Summit Christian with a chance to get this to a double-digit lead.
Oh, I would argue that was a little bit of a carry. I believe the official's going to say that it was tipped. Overall, though, our officials have done a fantastic job, though, here in these couple days of the tournament.
And again, continuing our theme, no one's perfect. They're going to make mistakes. It happens.
Exactly.
As long as it's not truly egregious or it looks like you're favoring one side from the other, you accept it. It's just part of the game.
That is 100% true. And not only that, I mean, God, we had a mistake here in the fourth quarter with the broadcasting issues. Mistakes happen.
You'll walk into any church in this country and they'll all give you one message. No one's perfect.
That is very true. If you walk into a perfect church, let me know because I'm definitely not one in it.
No. I'm with you there.
Free throws missed, and Mount Hope will have the ball down 10. They got to go.
They got to go now indeed. Sophie Pack over to Rachel Pritt. Rachel Pritt, 10-point lead, 10-point deficit for her team. A minute is nearly stolen away. And it is stolen away now by Ella Botts. Botts will push it up ahead for Summit Christian. And she'll go to the bucket. She'll make it a 12-point game just like that. I was about to ask you, what would you prefer, a 2-pointer or kill more time off that clock? She answered that question before I could even ask.
Yes, she did. She needed a 3-pointer. At that point, it's already a 12-point game, so the game is all but over now at this point. Although Mount Hope does get themselves a nice little runner with Rachel Pritt. Couple scores, able to get double digits in Pritt and Botts on those back-to-back plays. But it's a 10-point game, and unfortunately, they waited just a little bit too long. And the coaches coming together, both Coach Patton and Coach Flower.
You know who Coach Patton reminds me of?
Who's that?
I can't remember her name, but she was a former head coach at Glenville, now the head coach at Tennessee.
I think I know who you're talking about. Yes.
I wish I could remember her name, but unfortunately I can't.
I know exactly who you're talking about, though. She's an extremely energetic coach.
Kim something.
And we got a foul. Don't really know why Summit Christian, I don't know why Mount Hope is fouling right now. I respect them for trying to extend the game, though.
It's a championship game.
Exactly.
You exercise all options until the final buzzer.
That is very true.
First free throw is no good. In 21.8 seconds, you'd be hard-pressed to find a way in which that really hinders the final score.
Yeah, it's a 4-possession game. Pretty much out of Mount Hope's reach here at this point. I mean, you need pretty much 2 3-balls to drop in a 2-pointer if you want to think about it that way.
A foul called here. We'll see against who.
That's one way to, if you're going to have any minuscule chance of coming back into this game, that's it right there. We should have free throws here.
I think we will, yeah, but watching the other end of the floor.
Oh, and it looks like the lady number 1, Macklin Moore, the sophomore, is going to come into the game.
McKinley Moore is in for Mount Hope Christian.
Yeah, she's going to get herself a few seconds here on the court.
Timeout called for another chance to get a sub in, get them in a championship game, I think.
Yeah, it looks like they're giving Moore a chance to touch the court. The one bright side for Moore is that she is only a sophomore. So she still thankfully got 2 years left, which is a good thing. But definitely heartbreaking for Landry Flower as she is the one senior here on the court here this evening.
You can just see the emotion right now.
Oh, absolutely.
On her face. She embraced her head coach. Mm-hmm. That was That's a moment that'll tug at the heartstrings for sure as Mount Hope Christian resume play here. It's Pritt lining up a three off the rim. No. And that comes back out to Ava Yates. Yates with 6 seconds. Back over to Sophie Pack. It's stolen away. And that should just about do it as it's in the hands now of Elena Toller. And the Summit Christian Academy Falcons are the girls' division champions of the West Virginia Christian Athletic Tournament.
They did a fantastic job there in that third quarter, being able to extend the gap, and they finished off here in the fourth despite Mount Hope coming back twice and being able to make those comebacks happen. But nonetheless, Summit Christian is going to be the champions here. The Falcons will take it on for the girls here in just a few seconds. We're going to have the trophy representation, MVPs of the tournament, and all that stuff here for the girls. So stay tuned here, and yeah, let's keep this thing going here on the New River Network. Coming to the conclusion of the rewards, we're going to be having the 5th place, 3rd place, and championship games for the boys here at the West Virginia Christian Athletic Tournament here in Summersville, West Virginia. So stay tuned, and we're going to stay with you here as they give out the awards. We had a little hiccup. I wonder what started working. The camera, gotcha. Makes sense.
Throughout the week, coaches have been voting on players for collect those ballots as we go through the weekend to determine the all-tournament team on Saturday. Each team here participating will have at least one selection to the all-tournament team. It asks these players, if they're here, they'll come down and receive their all-tournament trophy. And then please remain standing here by midcourt until the entire all-tournament team has been announced. Then we'll give an opportunity for pictures. And after the pictures from the all-tournament team, we will do the team awards presentation. The 2026 WVCAT Varsity Basketball Tournament All-Tournament Team in the girls division. Representing Grace Christian School, number 13, Tia Harris. Representing Greater Beckley Christian School, number 30, Whitney Bibb. Representing Wood County Christian School, number 15, Brooke Arnold. Representing Victory Baptist Academy, number 30, Jada O'Neill. Representing Victory Baptist Academy, number 15, Grace Ward. Representing Mount Hope Christian Academy, number 25, Landry Ford. Representing Mount Hope Christian Academy, number 14, Sophie Pack. Representing Summit Christian Academy, number 1, Jocelyn Hall. Representing Summit Christian Academy, number 14, Abby Greer. And the MVP of the 2026 WVCAT Girls Basketball State Tournament, from Summit Christian Academy, number 2, Ella Fox. Families, this is your opportunity here for pictures. Let's have one more big round of applause for the 2026 All-Tournament team. Now for the team awards presentation. Finishing in third place in this year's tournament, the Saints of Victory Baptist Academy. Finishing in second place, the Warriors of Mount Hope Christian Academy. the champions of the 2026 WVCAT Varsity Girls State Basketball Tournament, the Falcons of Summit Christian Academy.
Okay. So I'll just switch you and do that. You fine with me? I'll get the old red headset. Yes, you might.
Once again, I'd like to thank everybody for a great weekend. It's been a wonderful tournament thus far. The next game will begin at 2 o'clock. Will be our